holiday season. Welcome to the January 4th meeting of Rotary Club of Louisville, Club President Kevin Lynch. Call there, call. Please silence your phones. Providing an invocation today is Beth Quinton, Rotary Leadership Fellows, and owner of Cat Pratt Business Solution.
Good afternoon, everyone. Beth with today, as we gather in the center of discovery and learning, let us pause to reflect on the wonders and the boundless curiosity of children. We are thankful for the gift of knowledge and innovation that science brings to our lives, guiding us toward progress and understanding. May we appreciate the endless possibilities it offers, inspiring us to explore, learn, and grow. In the presence of these young minds, may we be reminded of the importance of nurturing their curiosity and fostering an environment where their dreams can flourish. Let us cherish their artistic spirits and encourage their pursuit of knowledge. Let us be grateful for the opportunity to gather, to collaborate, and to make a positive impact on our community. May our discussions and actions continue to reflect the values of service and selflessness that define our Rotary Club. Now, with hearts full of appreciation for the marvels of science and the potential of our precious children, let us commence this meeting with a shared rededication to making a difference in this new year and beyond.
Thank you. Leading us in the pledge of the four-way test is Josh Suter, President, CEO of Chambers, St. Matthews, and also Vice Chair of the Emerging Leaders Committee.
Would you join me in the pledge, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for the four-way test of the things we think, say, and do.
Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thanks, Josh. And now it's time for guests. What's the guest going to do?
Testing, 1, 2.
We know what's going on.
And introduce your guest.
Okay, introduce your guest in the same. Mention your own name first, then introduce your guest, name, organizations, and title. And little ones, of course, for the guests as well.
President Kevin Josh Suter, the CEO of the Chamber of St. Matthews. My guest today is Amanda Harper, our Events and Programs Coordinator.
Got to hit my mark here. Good afternoon, everyone. Brett Corbin from the Corbin Financial Group of Raymond James. My guest is Ella Bazanis, my stepdaughter. She is a freshman at Columbia College of Chicago, studying the art of filmmaking.
It took the Science Center to get my crew out. Kurt Jacobs, Moxie talked with Kurt Jacobs. I'm here with my better half, Cynthia Fanning, who is with GE Appliances, head of the dishwasher division, and our son, Bing Jacobs, who attends Louisville Collegiate, who loves outer space, NASA, soccer. Did I miss anything? Science, yes. Thanks for doing this great concept.
Hello, everyone. Bethany Whitten with Catmac Business Solutions. Today, as my guest, I brought my husband, Jacob Begley. He in IT administration for Fleet Corp, as well as our two daughters, Eloise and Vera.
Hello, my name is Patty Whiter with Shine Psychology and Organizational Psychology, and I've brought my two daughters with me, Georgia and Leona. Georgia is 9 and Leona is 6. We did not bring the 3-year-old Veronica with us today. It would have been a little too chaotic. But we're very happy to be here.
Hello, everyone. I'm Paul Bickle. This is my granddaughter, Caroline Booker, who's a first grader at Global Media School. I can't tell my idea. I brought my youngest child, Luke, freshman at St. Agnes. Just finished a good football season with a good semester.
Hello, I'm Mike Gould, and I brought my granddaughter, Gentry.
Hello, Gentry.
She's 5 and goes to second grade.
Hi, I'm Chris Burek, and I today brought with me my daughter Amelia, who's 4. She is a Rotary baby, as they refer to her in Clarksville in my old club, where her first outing after being born was to a Rotary meeting. So, yeah, she's both.
Hi everyone, it's Antigone and I have my son, who's 7 months old. His name is Arthur Leo. And it looks like we're going to yell a lot specifically with it. Thank you.
Is that it? Is everybody introduced?
And guests, after the program, speak to Greg Sherman. He can give you a little more about background, what we do, et cetera. Thanks for being. I'll get to introduce Mike Norman, who's the CEO of this organization, Turkey Science Center. And give us a little bit of excitement about what goes on here. Mike's been with the Turkey Science Center for 13 years, at least since 2011. That's 4 days in the 24th. We're going to be a nice and math here. And he was chief operating officer, now he's the CEO. He ensures programs fulfill the mission of encouraging people of all ages to do science and engaging in education and entertaining ways. During his tenure with the center, he's going to serve more than 325,000 people. That's quite a number. In fact, in 100% of the 30 counties, 120 of the 120 counties, some of this place every year. And 93% of Indiana counties. The center achieved financial stability and sustainable growth with $2 million in operating budget, primarily through earned income initiatives. Prior to joining the Turkey Science Center, Mike spent 11 years as chief audit executive for the Louisville Metro Government, leading the Office of Internal Audit, the performance of operations and internal controls, pre-implementation systems review, computer access and security, performance and projects. Mike, the data will be holding a Master of Business Administration degree from UL. He's married to Rachel Durst, and he has 2 sons, Mike and
All right, well, thank you all for being here. We're going to have some fun today. So this is great. I love to do speeches when there's kids around, because that's what we're about. It just gives us so much energy. At the Science Center, we believe we've got to do science. So we're going to start today with doing some science. Now, let me ask this. We're still in the winter holidays. Who besides me was disappointed that we didn't have any snow? Yeah, a lot of us. We love snow, especially at Christmas. It's great. So we're going to make some snow today. So in front of you, this is for everybody. So we're all going to do a little science. Remember when Andre was with us and said, I am an artist? Today we're all going to say, I'm a scientist. So get your, we have a pipette, and water, and then the container has the snow that we're going to make in it. So you can actually do a little bit. So this is called water lock. It's sodium polyacrylate. It's a super absorbent polymer. So this is really cool. It absorbs like hundreds of 1,000 pounds of water. So this is similar to what's in diapers or medical bandages. It's really cool. So this, when you add water, you're going to see the snow form, and then if you keep it, the water will evaporate, and you can keep using it for a couple times. It actually, I don't want you to touch it because we're eating. It's really safe. but it's just easier not to do that today, than take it home and then just so for you to carry away. And the other folks in orange coats are walking around to help you with it. So everybody understand what you do. So open up the water, put it in the pipette and drop some water into the snow and watch snow form. We have a Science Matters platform that we really focus on, again, the society, workforce, and families and individuals. It ties back to the science literacy and nurturing lifelong learning. Really passionate about that. So as I look around this room, we got little videos to folks science and stuff that we learn every day, and that's what's so fun about science. So quick history, we celebrated a couple years ago our 150th anniversary as an organization. So yeah, it's very awesome. I think graders of Brown Foreman and us are going to band together next. Good company. But we started back in 1871. We were part of the state lottery system's cabinet of curiosities. So as folks travel around the world and brought back exotic things, they decided they wanted to do something with them. So that's how we got started. It was really kind of fun. Back in the late 70s, then, we were at the library in New York. They moved us here, very, very thoughtful of our city leaders at the time. Because if you remember, it was downtown needed revitalization. So they put us here on West Main, they put Actors Theater on the east side. And so we were the two anchor culture institutions. And look around, now we have this amazing museum on Main. There's so much down here. If you're out and about on the weekend, come downtown. There's so much happening down here every weekend. Very proud of that. So in the 80s,
what year was that when you moved to?
77, we moved here. So, and then in the 80s, we transitioned. So at that time, we were actually a natural history museum and science. Through the 80s, we really transitioned through our board leadership to be a science center. And did a lot of planning. In 2002, then, we were designated by the General Assembly as the State Science Center of Kentucky. Very proud of that. That was, at the time Mayor Fisher was on our board, he was one of the leaders that had the foresight to go to Frankfurt and get that done. So it took us about 10 years before we changed our name from Louisville Science Center to Kentucky Science Center, where we felt we were really ready to take in form of STEAM education around the Commonwealth. In 2015, we launched our Science and Play, really showing our commitment to early childhood education. And then just last summer, we opened Meet the Human, which is our intersection of health and humanity. That's on the 3rd floor. Hopefully you all have time to see it. It's really different than anything you'll see in the Science Center. And so this is, as President Kevin mentioned, again, being a Kentuckian, I'm extremely proud of this. I'm humbled and honored that I get to lead this institution. But the fact that we serve all 120 Kentucky counties through a variety of ways, and 95% of this is last year, so we had 95% of Indiana counties. So from here on Main Street, we had tentacles all over. This is folks coming to us as members. Look at my good friend Dan over here, because we have a great dual membership program. If you don't know about it, the Zoo and Science Center, you have one membership together. It rocks. It's wonderful. Dan's a great partner. So we had that. We had field trips. We have a lot of virtual programs. We'll go through some of this for you. But that's, if you take anything away from today, please take that. The Kentucky Science Center serves Kentucky. Then just a quick, this is from our impact report, where I just want to show you the sense of scale. We're about a $6.3 billion organization, so continue to grow. We still have a lot of potential ahead and need the support to continue serving the state. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, so always looking to raise money. Now, let me tell you some of the fun stuff we do, especially for the kids in here. We have camps. Anytime school's out, we have some science camps. So this week, we have a lot of kids here with us as parents. Some of the parents and caregivers have to go back to work. Through the summer, we run summer camps the whole time. Spring break, we run camps. And these generally are from pre-K up to 8th grade. We've tried high school. It's a bit of a struggle with them having jobs and doing other things. But great experience. It's a lot of fun, and those fill up quick. So if you're not already a member, Dan, I'm going to shamelessly plug our memberships all day. But if you're not a member, we opened camp registration early for members because it sells out so quickly. Then we do special science celebrations every other month where we bring in community partners to get back to that career pipeline and the workforce development. So we bring in partners and let them talk to folks and explain that this is what we do. When engineering day is coming up, or maker days. So one of my favorites is Touch a Truck. So that's in the summer, and we take our whole parking lot out there and fill it up with all kinds of trucks and equipment, and you can crawl on it, play on it. I'm trying to figure out how to do one just for adults, because I generally have to push the kids that way. So it's really so much fun. Dog days is great if you love animals. That's a great weekend to come. We generally do these on Friday and Saturday, so Fridays are more school group focused, and then Saturdays are more the families. But dog days, we bring in a lot of community partners, have a lot of animals in the building. If you haven't seen a rescue dog, we had a rescue dog lowered through the atrium, so it's pretty cool. So it wasn't painful for the dog. So birthday parties. Great thing here. Liquid nitrogen ice cream. I've never had it. I've never seen it fade. It is really fun. If we had time today, I wish we could have done that for you all. This is really a great experience, but it's like Dippy Dot. So the birthday parties are a lot of fun. You get access to the Science Center. They're themed. Generally in the colder months, these fill up quickly. And then we have special events for all ages. So we have Sips and Science. It's coming up January 25th. So that, we say it's for all ages, that really is a 21 and over crowd. So we want folks to have time to come in, enjoy the Science Center without fear of the women over tonight. So it's a lot of fun. We have great partners coming in for that. Hilton is one of our sponsors in that. So they usually make a little specialty cocktail for that evening. The eclipse. If you don't know about the solar eclipse, is coming up. You know, back there, Jacob's Kirk, I'm sorry, what's your son's name? Bane, yes, yeah. No, Mom and I were talking about how much you love space. So the solar eclipse, we partner with Evansville Museum. Evansville's in totality. Louisville is not. So we're going to take 3 busloads over to Evansville. It's us and two other partner organizations that have access to the Evansville Museum. If you haven't seen a total solar eclipse, you got to go. It is the most amazing thing. The last one we were down, did the same thing in Russellville, outside of Logan County, outside of Logan. It was incredible, and it just, the sky goes dark in the middle of the day, and I mean, the hair on my arm stood up. It was just so amazing. So, never seen folks clap in that little bit like that, too. It's really fun. And then, April 8th, 2024, happens to be my birthday. So, that's why I can remember the date so easy. But thanks for asking. Dan was my plan. And then we have Thunder Blast coming up, so we take the whole parking lot. If you look out the window here, you can see what a great view. The Science Center's open. It's a family fun event, and we really focus on it's for families that day. We want people to feel safe. You know, this room is a great view for fireworks for the air show. You can talk to Olivia if you're interested in a private room, because this space is for private one. But then out in the parking lot is for the general folks. And that is so much fun. It's one of my favorite events all year. Plus things are kicking up therapy. It's just a great time to be in Wood, right? So, but all of those are available. Thunder, I know, is a member. Dan's memberships, once again. Big discount for tickets if you're a member. So. Then obviously we do a lot of field trips, so we see kids from all over. I'm going to show you something in a minute. This is one of our bragging points. And then the Science Center rentals, this is Livia. Livia handles all of our rentals, so this is one of our spaces, beautiful space up here. But we have 10 classrooms that are also available. There's a lot of things we can do. We have a 4-story digital theater that you can rent out, so we've been doing a lot of activities in there recently. And then, so that's what we do here, but then we also go outside of the building. I mean, in reality, I want science is for all, right? And I don't want barriers of economics or geography to be a problem for them. So we go out and we travel all over the place. You know, we have summer programs, but last year alone, we served over 50,000 people out of the building. So, President Kennedy, that number is the 325. That includes those 50 that are outside of the building. So it's not only come here, but us going to them. So there's a lot of variety, a lot of things we do. This is the fun audience participation. Guess how many miles we traveled last year to do science outside of our building? Any guess?
50,000.
Oh, wow. Whoa, okay. Well, now y'all give me something to shoot for. I won't do that again. We've got to 12,289 miles. But if you notice on the map, you see Texas is up here. So we have a field trip to go with us too. So we kind of, I think that's cool. And we serve a lot of different states, going through some of our innovative programs I'm going to share with you in a second. We have a Make a Place theme park. So these are new, and what we're doing is we're putting these into elementary schools for 6 months at a time. We teach the teachers, we train the teachers on how do you teach the maker. So, you know, think of maker as the creativity and innovation. That's fun, it's exploring, so it's not real technical. What we learned is through our partnerships and working with teachers is they would have money, they would buy like a 3D printer, and then not know what to do with it, so it's in the closet. So we developed a curriculum that lasts for 6 months for them. These are very popular. We've got a lot of corporate partners helping us with these, so we've got them in here in Jefferson County, out of the state, as well as northern Indiana. So. Then Science and Play to Go. So on our first floor is our early childhood gallery. Science and Play to Go is a traveling version of that. Through a partnership with the Kentucky Department for Libraries and Archives, we traveled that. We have 2 versions. We travel around the state. We put them into libraries for 3 months at a time. So right now we have one over in Pike County, over in eastern Kentucky. The other one's up in Rackham County, up close to the Cincinnati area. So it's great. We go in there. These are areas that generally aren't able to have the service and get what we're offering them. You know, in Kentucky, Kentucky, so I'm talking about family, but I think it's less than half of our kids are ready for kindergarten. So by us going in, we're showing libraries and caregivers and parents how you work with your children to get them ready. And What we do too is we hire locally, so we're building capacity when we leave there after 3 months, that the libraries and other folks in the community have those skill sets now. So we've seen since we launched this, I think we've served over 150,000 people throughout our Commonwealth. So it's a great, great program. Pulse surgery. Josh, I know you were wearing the white coat with me, so this is a really cool program. This is live open heart surgery that is streamed into classrooms, and it's interactive. So you can see what's going on, and they see you, and you can ask questions, and you can talk to anybody in the operating room. It's really an incredible, incredible program when the heart surgeon is doing his thing, and he's answering your question. It is really, it's an amazing partnership. We've had this 12 years now, thinking about health, but we do this mostly virtual now because it is so much easier to stream it around the state, around the country, really. Pretty unique program, and you know, we sneaked in there some health components, so it's about healthy living. Dr. Slaughter's great. You know, he'll say, look, this is a disease part. This person didn't exercise, they didn't eat healthy. It's subtle, it's not the point that in the careers that we're showing or what it's about too. And then our youth science summit, again, raising awareness of what is it, what are the speakers, what are the possibilities. So our last one we just did, again, this was a virtual program. We had about 600 kids from around the Commonwealth and I think Ohio and Indiana. Joined, we had a variety of speakers like the new commander of the Corps of Engineers, amazing, fascinating female engineer that's heading up the Corps of Engineers. Just her story alone was really cool. We had the Chef from Dare to Care speak about the science of food, so it's really fun. And then again, the shameless membership club, but this is a great value, especially with Dan here, the dual membership. You can buy these as gifts also, so take advantage of that. Then I did want to mention we have, again, Science is for All. I don't want economics to ever be a barrier. So back during COVID, we launched this community access membership. So what this is any family, anywhere that is on SNAP or WIC, they're eligible for SNAP or WIC, we're giving them a free 1-year membership. You know, we just said, this is the right thing to do. We should do it for our community. We're not social services. We weren't feeding people. We really didn't know how it would work. We tried this with partner organizations. We thought maybe we'd do C4 and affairs, right? So today, we've activated over 15,000 memberships. The great thing is we track activation. So folks are coming and they're using it and they're putting the kids in camps and they're doing birthday parties and you know they're coming in and using it and it's just it's wonderful. We've had corporate partners. Again, we did it. We were just underwriting, so it was the right thing to do. But we've had corporate partners step up and say, "This is what we want to focus on. Here's a little bit of money to help with it." So it's a great program. Now, the exhibits. I want to give you Mike's highlights because I know you want to get out there and play. There's we're 50,000 square feet in this building. We're actually 5 buildings under one roof here. So we're 150 years old. I think these buildings are about that old too. So it's an interesting place. But on our first floor is our science and play. So this is our early childhood education gallery. So a lot of folks should be down there pretty soon. So a lot there. The one thing I want to point out is for older folks, take a look at the UPS truck and think about how we got that in here because it didn't come apart. So it's a fascinating engineering challenge. It was labor of love. It was really fun. So Noodle Forest, I always say that because they're actually a lot of fun to play with. So run through the Noodle Forest. So it was a great time. Sharon, I'm looking at you, Sharon, and now we're in Leadership Kentucky together, and we hosted Leadership Kentucky here and let the adults play. And it was a lot of fun. So a lot of things we did together. So then you go from there to the second floor. So we have in the world, we create, everybody loves the rocket table. You build your own rocket and you launch it over the atrium. Folks absolutely love that. So be sure to check that out. I find the theremin fascinating just because of the noises it makes. It's really a fun little thing. Skyline I love to build and the crane, it just reminds me of being a kid. So it's fun. And then the maker place will be open, so stop in there, especially adults, pop in, see what you can do in there. These are real tools, real things. I'm not highlighting just because I'm in the picture, but you can see I'm kind of geeked out there. I'm not even sure what I'm doing, so that's the best part about it. So. And then One World by Eric Cargo. So this is our partnership with UPS. Again, highlighting what are the careers. The Worldport UPS is amazing, all the jobs out there and all the things they're doing. So, that's our flight simulator. One tip, it's really easy to take off with the plane. It's really hard to land the plane. So that's about a bit for you there. And then the world around us, everybody loves Weather Watch. You go with the green screen and be on TV, record your own weather forecast. A lot of space stuff over there too, so you'll stop in over there. And then Discovery Gallery, so this is kind of paying homage to when we were a natural history museum. So you see things like our polar bear, our mummy, our Gemini trainer, the exacts in there. One of our new additions, we just got a Verosaurus bone. It's a real dinosaur bone that's down there. You can touch it. So it's we got that from our friends up in Indianapolis. So. And then this is what who poured out. I think the name's clever. So remember doing blanket forts when you all were younger as kids and all the things you could build. Well, we have a whole floor of that. So you can make all the mess and you don't have to clean it up. So it's the best of all worlds. So. And then Uniquely Human, this again is on our third floor as you walk out. Hopefully you'll take some time to take a look at it. It is really different than anything we've done. When we went to funders about this, like this is not what we're used to seeing out of science. This is really middle school, high school, college age. It's focused on, it's talking about the intersection of health and humanity, but getting folks to understand the more I know me, the more I know you, the better we get along, the bigger we. So I think, try still here. Is featured in one of our videos. So go down there and see him. He's a star. So it's great. So it's really it's a wonderful, wonderful exhibit. Melissa's back there, one of my teammates. She headed up. We had a youth advisory council help us with this. So this was basically high school kids, and they just kept saying, "You got to focus on mental health. We need mental health help. We need it. We need it. Our parents aren't listening. Our teachers aren't listening." So there's a big focus of mental health, a mood room. We're not the experts, but we can certainly direct folks to the right resources. So again, it's unlike what you'll see in the Science Center. Movies, we have our 4-story digital theater. So today, I think you can catch still Jane Goodall and America's Musical Journey. Both of those are really quality movies. The musical journey is really fun. And then another plug, my friends, we all do the same thing, but we do have a shop. So stop on your way out at the New Science Shop. Everybody loves astronaut ice cream. It's obviously the best seller. And then what's ahead? I want to share 2 things with you. We just announced this yesterday. It kind of fell in our lap. But sonic sensation, so it all has to do with hearing and sound. It's a traveling exhibit. It's about 2,000 square feet, so it's kind of small. But we'll put it over with Who For It and keep it here through May, so when that opens in a couple of weeks. I'm really intrigued by the description. It's a screen chamber. That you go in and screen to see how loud the decibels you can record. So we might have to do some kind of contest or something for that. So definitely come and check that out. And then the last thing we'll share is in partnership with Waterfront Park. Just west of here is Playport. They've broken ground. It's supposed to be open next summer. Hopefully we see that. This is one of the coolest things you'll ever see. And again, as a native Louisvillian, the fact that we're bridging the 9th Street divide, this is west of 9th. And so I'm really, really proud of that. It's walking distance for us, so I'm thrilled that we're going to have an activities building. We're going to be able to do camps and programs over there. But we can take our kids, right now we're really landlocked. And we will be able to take them during summer camps, out and get some exercise and get some sunshine with it. So if you know the site, it's kind of under the overpass there, but that was an original industrial heritage site. So it was freight and rail and all kinds of stuff like that. So we're keeping that and making play out work. just to give you an idea of what's going to be there. Real artifacts that are obviously going to be reconditioned. These are things, I've been over to see some, the scale and the size of these are amazing. And so the fact that you're going to be able to play on them, the dump bed there is going to be like a slide. It's really, really cool. So it will be not only a regional attraction, I think it's nothing like when we call around, talk to the folks around the country for advice on how to maintain this. They're like, we've never heard of it. They're like, how can we do this? So, but it's going to work. Waterfront's a great partner. You know, the whole phase 4 will really knock down this divide, hopefully, and we can come together as a community. But keep an eye out for this when this opens. This is going to be so much fun. I'm really excited about that. I think that's it. That was a big, long, here's everything we're doing, but I know time-wise, we asked them to hold the demonstration until 1. So for you all, and I think they're going to ask for maybe a tupper or two. If anybody would like to help with the demonstration, it's going to be fun, maybe a little musty, but it'll be fun. So, and I'm happy to answer any questions or stick around afterwards. Again, thank you, Delaney, President Kevin. This is great. Thank you for trying this out. We actually do this anytime of year. I think it's great to see them listening to kids. This is so fun.
Sorry, the battery's dead on the camera, on the mic. If you have questions, you'll have to shout.
Sean, I want to mention, he said the community has a number I mentioned, includes 50,000 locations. Think about that. Because the science guy just used the data. I think about 235,000 people watching this building at one time. 235,000 people watching this building last year.
President Kevin, we see visitors from all 50 states. So it's not only serving, what we do in Jefferson County is great. We're a tourist attraction too. And then having, again, our city leaders that put slugger government, slugger on here. It's just incredible. So, yeah, thank you.
Again, it's also impressive, 15,000 members. Think about kids when they're, a certain age, and they're learning kind of experience. You welcome a place like this, you really make them more interested in science and learning. Think about that. In fact, that was 15,000 kids with those families, and those kids are going to be interested in educating the center of research, community, central life. Such an impact on this, that kind of thought. People want to know we can't from literary.
Yeah, thank you. Get on the data guys. So we do a lot of studies on science and play, and we see the impact that we're having as kids are more ready for kindergarten, they're more ready for school. Caregivers are much more confident. And it's just, so we start really young, right? And we have a lot of folks that have gone through plastic surgery that are now in medical school, pursuing career pathways. So it's just on and on. And again, I love to learn every day, so I learn, every day I learn something new.
And then total eclipse, is that going to be a good 6, 7 weeks or anything?
It's totality, so
it's total.
Yeah, it's really amazing. It's weather dependent, right? So
if any of you didn't go, we went to Mountain
17.
and it was amazing. It's midnight.
Yeah.
And it lasted a little
Kevin? Oh, yeah, I was just going to say thank you for having us. This is a really fun event. I'm with your Rotary Sisters, and you guys actually have also donated passes to all of our matches so that they can come here to join the center, so thank you for that as well. My question is, how can we stay abreast of all the things that happen here? Is there a newsletter, or is it your Facebook, or your how can we best stay in touch with what's happening?
Yeah, the website is the most up-to-date. The newsletter goes out to members, if you're a member, once a week roughly. But if you're not, Facebook, a lot of social, there's a lot of activity in social. But the website has the most current. And social's updated. They do an amazing job. Every day they're posting something new. So there is, I barely touched on all the stuff that's coming up and it's going on here every day. And thank you, by the way, for the Boys and Girls Club and the Big Brothers, Big Sisters. That came through a friend of mine's daughter was bringing her little sister. She's like, Mike, help me out. Oh, yeah, we can do that. So it really, the idea came from your folks, but we were more than happy to partner with you guys on that.
Other questions?
Mike, how much support are you getting from the city and also from the state for your budget?
Yeah, so for our budget, great question, Ken. So the city owns these buildings, so we have an agreement with them. So it's basically rent-free, we pay $1 a year. And so they provide a lot of support for us through our IT infrastructure, things like that. And then we have a direct appropriation. It's about 12% of our operating budget, so $750,000 roughly. We'll get some capital from them. And then the parking lot was not ours, the revenue from that helped support us, so we did that. And then we did get $500,000 from the state, but it was COVID money. So we're working hard to see if we can get in the budget and stay in the budget. That was brand new, this is the first time we've got direct money ever from the state. So and when we serve all the state, we need help, so. Thank you for your
Question,
question.
corner over there.
Question, gotta yell loud. How many people are at the Science Center?
How many people are at the Science Center? Do you mean how many work here, or how many come to the Science Center every year?
How many come to the Science Center?
How many come every year?
Every year, so about 275,000. So that's a lot of people. But I used to laugh. We're like White Castle. We never close. We're closed Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So we're open 7 days a week, 9:30 to 5 every day. So we see a lot of activity on the weekends when it's cold, when it's real hot. And then again, with our dual membership with my friend Dan, we go to the zoo. On beautiful days, you go out and visit Dan and see all the live animals.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, you bet. And then on the cold days, you come here and we've got some unlive animals here.
But just so you're aware, the Kentucky Science Center is better for you than the White Castle. Other questions here?
Okay, we got another question.
How tall is the Science Center?
How tall is the Science Center?
Wow, that's a great question. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I don't want to give you a wrong number, but so we're on the 4th floor, and then there's actually another floor up that has to do with the theater. So, when we brought in air conditioning units, we had to use a big crane to take it up there, so that was pretty cool. But so it was, I don't even want to guess. I wish you would have asked me how many mirrors on the parabolic mirror out front. I had that right. So, but I
How many mirrors?
1,283. Wow. So it's really good. If you haven't stopped that, there's a great photo. But also, one person's talking to you, the other one stands back on the photos to whisper, and they can hear you standing back. It's really cool, like our whisper dishes and stuff.
We were kept doing a picture of our granddaughter for many years.
It's fantastic. And, it is a community asset. I view us as a community asset. So even during the downtime of the rest, we can afford that. It's our private place. Again, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate this. And I hope you
If everyone would like to go ahead and grab their things, we're going to make our way downstairs to the 3rd floor for the science demonstration. We will not be coming back up to this floor.
Hang on 1 second. Hang on, we gotta ring the bell.
We also announce the next meeting. Yes, we expect the University Club for next week. With Catherine Surratt here, she's the COO and business officer of the Speed Museum. So that's next Thursday at the Speed. She's going to talk about the new outdoor park that is opening in 2025, which is 1 year from now.
And one other thing, we have some extra lunches. We're going to raise a little money for our Rotary Fund. If you would like to take a lunch home, give Tracy $10, or just tell her to send you a bill and you can take a lunch home from the restaurant.
See you at the Science Center.